What's up, guys? It is John, the only game outside guys here.
What's up, everybody? It's me, Noah, the Anna Bandicoot.
Hey guys, what's up? Can I get a shout out to Bazira here?
Hello, amigos. I am your friendly neighborhood friend Aku here.
It's a me, you like it at 12. Welcome to Galaxy.
And we have a special guest here, so why not introduce yourself for this crazy podcast that we have?
Hey guys, what's up? Dude Rock 18 here, ready to rock and roll with John's video.
Yeah, so, yes guys, we are back, or at least some of us have been back after watching the recently released of Super Mario Galaxy, or at least the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Now I know that like a couple years back we did a discussion, at least with different people. Maybe some of y'all were there in the previous discussion video for the Super Mario Bros. Movie, but yeah, we're back here, and there's a lot to really talk about because yeah, like for this movie here, you know, there's a lot to dissect. You know, there's a lot to talk about, especially with the mixed reviews and such. You know, with critics, even just fans too, for what it is. Some people liked it, some people weren't too fond of it, saying it's a little worse than the first movie, but we're going to discuss all that and see what our general thoughts are. And for at least in this part of the video, it's going to be spoilers free. So I want to give everybody a chance to talk about it. And by everyone, I want to at least discuss my thoughts first. And then we'll go by intro order, basically, to give our like spoiler free thoughts. So I'm going to give out mine real quick. I'm going to set mine to the timer. So yeah. So with my thoughts of the movie, I didn't want to let the critics, or at least like the reviews, get to me, because yeah, like not even the first movie, there was like negative press, I'd say. Like I know a lot of people liked the first Super Mario Bros. Movie, and this one I was feeling a bit skeptical about. And the thing is too, I was pretty excited for this one because I grew up with Super Mario Galaxy when it came out, like in 07 and such. Like, I mean, I got it around the holidays, and I was looking forward to see what this movie has in store. And you know, the fact that people were saying this is not not just that, but like the trailers didn't even show. It didn't even seem like it was a Galaxy adaptation. Like it seemed like it was something more, like a mix of Odyssey, a mix of Super Mario World. Like it's kind of just random. And I wanted to at least give my thoughts on it the moment we start this. Now, I'd say when watching the movie, I came open-minded. You know, the first half, I'd say, I guess like the first like quarter of the movie, I'd say that's when the plot was pretty consistent. Like seeing Yoshi was adorable. I like that, you know, even like beautiful moments and such, like just like seeing the Mario Brothers and Yoshi dynamic, it was really cool actually. I think Yoshi as like the main mascot, the main selling point, I'd say like they did him justice. And even seeing Rosalina and during her scenes, like she had some really awesome moments, I'd say. And all those awesome moments you see in the trailer, I mean, I think you basically already seen it at that point, because yeah, like her screen time didn't really play a huge role, even though this movie was kind of centered around her. But, and yeah, like the pacing too, like, I'd say like during the second half, I'd say like by the time when the Mario Brothers are on their way to get to the galaxies, that's when the movie started like jumping over and over from like one galaxy to the other. Like, there was like plot lines that didn't really last long, I'd say, and like it was barely like time to develop. And I know it's not what the intention of the movie was, but even then, it's like, yeah, they're pretty like jumping all over the place. And while the Peach plot line, I'd say, it kind of goes on longer, I'd say, and I feel like because I know like Peach and Toad split up, or like they had their own journey along with the Mario Brothers, even though they had like the same goal in mind. But even like the Easter eggs, the characterizations, I do like how it showed. Even like the fan service, yes, it is all over the place, but you know, they're crazy on that, I'd say. And even some of the deep cuts they showed, it was actually a nice treat. Even the music, it's phenomenal. You can never get tired of hearing all the iconic classics, like the Super Mario Bros. 3 Underwater theme, of course the overworld theme. They gotta play some Odyssey, like Jump Up Superstar. You know, even some Galaxy remixes were played there too, which is cool. Although it wasn't like a lot, but it was still nice to see. Of course, the movie looked gorgeous. Jack Black as Bowser always does a great job, never disappoints. But you know, I think like overall, I like the movie for what it has, but I just think that I don't know, like it's not a great movie, honestly. Like in terms of its own, like definitely I would not recommend this to just somebody who just doesn't really follow Mario a lot. I would not recommend it to them by any means. But for like hardcore Mario fans, I'm sure they're gonna get an enjoyment out of it. But don't expect story like some freaking Harry Potter or Titanic level storytelling in a fucking Mario movie. Don't expect that. And like really, I mean, I like there's flaws. There's a lot of flaws in the movie, but it's a fun movie. I'd say it's not bad for what it is, but like it's kind of complicated to say really because I don't know. Like I'll say this though. Like the thing is, what makes the Mario movie? I mean, just have a minute left, but I'll quickly like say this. Like, the Mario movie, like with the first Mario movie, I did watch that like twice, I think. And I was fine watching it again because I wanted to catch all the Easter eggs and such, and like, you know, it was actually fun to rewatch. But like with Mario Galaxy, after watching it once, it's like, I don't really want to rewatch it anytime soon because I feel like I'll be kind of like bored of it right away just because like, it did get me invested, but not invested to enough where I want to go for another rewatch this soon, you know? Like, I feel like I'll have the same opinion or maybe I'll even feel worse about it, you know? I like, it does give me a mixed reception, but, I don't know. There's definitely some qualities I'd say, but I just need to like just sit down and think more about this really. But that's just like my general thoughts so far.
This movie's trash. No, I'm kidding. You know, it's funny because I went into this movie with like the lowest expectations because I've heard like everything's more or less the same in terms of pacing and whatnot, reference heavy as the first movie. And I thought the first movie was fine. It's just the Sonic moves are better, but that is not important right now. This movie to me has peaks and valleys in it. Like there are some moments where I'm like, holy shit, that's the coolest thing ever. And then we got moments where it's like, you could cut that from the movie, and we'll get into that when we get into the spoilers. But overall, I say I enjoyed it. Probably am not going to watch it for a very long time again. When I know it's a Mario movie, but like when I watch a movie, I kind of want to, you know, watch a movie. Not, the best game cutscene library you ever see in your life, and that's kind of how I feel about both movies. I'm not gonna. It's really hard to talk about this movie without talking about the moments. But what I will say is I think the beginning of the movie was solid. The middle of the movie was a roller coaster of quality, and the end of the movie was kind of peak. And I'm looking forward to what the end credits show. There's one flaw, which, if you know who I'm a fan of the most in this franchise, am I allowed to say that right now, John? Or
I mean,
that is technically a spoiler?
I mean, I kind of gave away that, yeah, Rosalina doesn't really have much screen time in the movie, if that's what
Alright, cool. My bae got shafted. Fuck this movie. Knuckles' show is better. At least he got more screen time.
I won't go that far.
But,
that's crazy.
That is.
But, yeah, that's all I gotta say for right now without going into, like, specific moments in the movie, so I give up the rest of my time.
Okay, Kevin?
So, I personally really like this movie. At first, I was debating if I liked it just as much as the first one or a little bit more, but now I thought about more, and I think my opinion is kind of the same. Like, I do feel like I liked it just as much as the first one, or less than I did than the first one. Like, it's for this movie, it had the same problem as the first one did, and it's the pacing. I feel like the pacing was kind of off, and even though like it didn't like deliver on its delivery per se, but it definitely lived on its moments, like its Easter eggs and its music and the action sequences that they definitely delivered with. That's for sure. And you know what? At the end of the day, like, it's a Mario film. Like, you can't expect much story going on with it. And if you get past that, it's a really enjoyable film. But if you're looking for something like in depth, like deep, like, there's really not much into it. But I will say, I don't know if I'm able to do what Noah did and talk about Rosalina? And is it possible to talk about a certain thing, or is it?
I mean, how much do you really want to talk about Fox?
Yes.
Okay, we'll save it for later then, because all we know about him is a poster. So, well, we can save it for later. Don't worry, Fox will come, Kevin.
Okay, we can save it later. Okay. All right, I'll save that when we get to that. But that's really it, though. Ultimately, I still really enjoyed it, though, for what it was, despite all those flaws in the pacing and story depth. They did, in terms of galaxies, like making a galaxy movie, I don't think it really was much of a galaxy movie at all. Yes, there was references to it, like the star bits and the and whatnot. This I know. I was almost gonna say something, but I forgot we were gonna talk about that later. But yeah, that's as far as I'll get to it, though. Yeah, that's pretty much it on my end.
Okay, Lily, do you have any thoughts?
Babe, you want to go?
Yeah, I'll go. So, I'll pretty much say this. Like, I know what most people have already said at this point. That I mean, I've enjoyed the movie quite a bit. I would say it was it was pretty fun to watch for the first time. So I'm not entirely gonna be sure how I would feel if I were to like watch it the second time. But I will first say is that unfortunately this movie did not address what the issues that the first movie did, and that was like the pacing, the story pacing. Like I would say like in the beginning of the movie, like I would say the pacing there was fine. But then when it got to like somewhere in the halfway point, it got a little bit too fast, and I felt like some of the plot lines was kind of like disjointed, if that makes any sense. And it didn't really have a lot of time to really flesh out some of these things in the movie to like really warrant or to really like to give character development really. But I will say that I really like the movie's visuals. Like I would say that's a positive that I would definitely say about it. And without spoiling too much, I really do like the action, the action there. I would say it's probably one of the some of the stronger points of it. And and as I played a lot of Nintendo games, so I definitely really enjoyed some of the Easter eggs there too. And like it almost felt like this game of like of scavenger hunt. Me pointing out how many Easter eggs I can recognize, how many things I recognize in different games and such. Um, so I would only say like I kind of liked it just as much as the first movie, but I do have some gripes with it too, and maybe later on, like if that gets discussed a little further to it, I'm most likely gonna agree to it. And I would say I would say like it's not the best adaptation in terms of like the actual Mario Galaxy games, but I do see the references there, like they're there, but I would say like it's not perfect. But I will say like I would most likely give this movie like a 7 out of 10. I would say it's pretty safe in that regard. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for me.
Okay, Eli.
Okay, so I actually really like this movie. I consistently enjoyed it the whole time. I was never bored with it, and like I thought it was like it was like quite nice visually, and I like the Mario unit. I mean, I like all the different settings, like all the different pieces of Mario music they had. I was humming along with them every time. And this recognize most of them. I'm pretty sure there were probably a few that I missed, but I did sing along with most of them, and I did like. Yeah, like I know people have been complaining about like story stuff. There's not much of a story to it, or like at least a heavy story. it's like, I mean, it's a Mario. It's a movie on Mario, and Mario isn't really, outside of RPG games, Mario isn't really known for having big stories. But so I just took it in stride with that. But I really did enjoy a lot of the character interactions, and I thought this game, not game, oh my goodness, movie had a lot of, a lot of good funny moments. I definitely like Yoshi. I think he could possibly be my favorite character in the movie, honestly, because I just thought he was like really cute, and he had like a lot of good moments with the Mario Brothers, and I like how he's still Yoshi. Like they don't like just have him suddenly speak complete sentences, you know, like some movies might just make a character speak a lot that doesn't normally speak, but Yoshi's still Yoshi. He just says Yoshi, Yoshi, and all that. But that's pretty much it with him. I really did. Bowser was my favorite character in the first movie. I think he's possibly not as good here, but I think he does have the best character arc out of all the characters in this movie, and he still has a lot of great moments. I do really love Jack Black as Bowser. I think he fits so well, and I am like looking forward to what they do with him next. And I also like what they did with Bowser Jr. I thought Bowser Jr. was pretty fun in here too. We haven't really mentioned Bowser Jr. yet, but he's and he's usually a character that I'm just kind of, all right, he's just there. Like I don't really pay much attention to in the games, but I did enjoy him in this movie quite a bit. I think they handled him pretty well. And I know we're all saying that Rosalina doesn't have a whole lot of screen time, and yeah, I remember there was a point where I was thinking, yeah, she really hasn't been in this movie a whole lot, has she? So it's a little bit of a bummer that she doesn't really get to do as much as we were hoping. But I think when she was around, she did do she was really cool. She did a lot of nice stuff. I liked her design. There were so many like great moments here that, like so many cool sequences that are like delightful Easter eggs to the Mario franchise. Like it just pretty much, it's like they know the source material very well. Like they reference the source material a lot. They like you can tell like exactly what each game is from if you've played Mario games extensively. And I did really enjoy. I mean, I know we already mentioned it. And they even spoiled it themselves with the poster. Yeah, Fox McCloud is in this movie, and he's really fun. I enjoy what they did with him, and it actually makes me want a Star Fox movie with him. Like that's how much fun I had with him being in the movie. Thought his scenes were great, and I also enjoyed well, I kind of sort of I was a little mixed on like the post credit scenes. Like one I was like kind of okay about, and the other was like, yay, I'm excited. And okay, yeah, there's two post credit scenes. Sorry, spoilers. But there were two in the last one too. So, oh yeah, my boy Luigi, he finally gets more chances to shine. He didn't get a whole lot of screen time in the first movie, but he gets a lot more here, and he has a lot of fun moments. He does a lot of good jokes. So he actually has my favorite line in the movie, which I'll just talk about later because it's but like overall, I enjoyed the Super Mario Galaxy movie. I would say it was probably like maybe just a little bit more than the first movie, or just about the same. But I would say it's like 7 or 8 out of 10. Also, I saw it in 3D, and it was really nice in 3D.
All right, now Mike.
So, being a Mario fan and someone who has played Galaxies 1 and 2 in the past, I was really excited about seeing this movie. Just like, in my opinion, I thought it was an amazing movie. There were some scenes where I thought was a little bit fast-paced, like not too fast-paced. Like we did get like a great story of what was in this movie. I feel that Rosalina did an amazing work. I mean, even though like all of us are saying that she should have deserved more screen time because Galaxy was mainly with her in it, but I thought that she did an amazing job, and Bowser Jr. In this movie did great as well. And all in all, like I just loved the movie from start to finish, and I really enjoyed all the action and adventures that it had, along with Yoshi being in it, along with Luigi and Mario, and just like everything just about it, like without giving too much away and everything, because I'm gonna save that for later, was really what caught my eye in this movie. And and like Eli said about the 3D, I also got 3D also, and it was really awesome as well. Um, and just seeing Fox there in the movie, I was like happy from ear to ear because I was hoping that what they said was true. So I liked that I saw him there and everything else. But yeah, like I feel that this movie had lots of twists and turns, and there was one theory that I was wrong about, which I will talk about later as well, of certain two characters. But yeah, I mean, it is different direction from how the video games were. I mean, I didn't expect it to be exactly how the video game was. Like, there was some parts of the video game that it did have it, that was part of the movie, and the music was outstanding. I did notice the music that they were playing here and there. Like, I caught some of them. And I was trying to look for the Easter eggs as well, and I did catch a few also as I was paying attention to the film. And all in all, like I said, it was a great movie in my opinion. And the two post credits, which we will talk about later as well, were great as well. And I stayed for those to see how that would go. And I'm looking for more when they make the next movie, possibly 2-3 years, when they make the third one, whatever title that should be. And everything else, I felt that it was just perfect. I mean, the first and the second one are always going to be great ones. Like, I really can't choose which one was the best, because the second one, like I said, had like some fast-paced moments, but the story in itself was what really brought great intentions to the movie, and I really enjoyed it when I saw it in the movie theaters. So, I'm a Mario fan, like I said, and I really think that it was great. And for family and friends, I would recommend they bring them along to see it, and they give their thoughts on what they think of it. But it's a great movie night out to see something that is appealing to Mario fans, or if they just want to see some with fun, action, and adventure, just to enjoy that Galaxy-like or Mario Bros. Adventures that we've seen over the 40 years of the Super Mario Bros. Franchise.
Awesome.
And that's all I have to say about it.
Okay, awesome. Those are some great thoughts. We had most of it's positive from us. We're aware of its flaws and such. So, all right, okay. Now we're getting to the spoiler territory. We can just literally talk about whatever we want. But the first thing I want to point out real quick, I was surprised that there was not much licensed music in this. Not that I was against it or anything, but Illumination, they love their licensed music. And it only had like one or two, I believe. And I was like, dang, they actually were more focused on the Mario soundtrack rather than pop culture.
Yeah, I think the only soundtrack I can recall that was like licensed was during the segment where Yoshi was like in New York at one point.
Oh, yeah.
Before he basically gets teleported.
Yeah, that.
Like that scene too.
That scene was funny.
Which had Easter eggs on it?
Oh yeah, you saw Donkey Kong for like 1 second.
Yeah,
Yeah. I did see that.
You saw, and Eli showed this to me like the other day, and I hadn't noticed it either because I was really focused on Yoshi. One scene like during the streets, like you could actually see Doc and Little Mac passing by Yoshi from behind, and they're doing that little bicycle and jog.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I think I recall seeing that in the movie, if I remember correctly, when Yoshi was walking through the streets. I think I remember that.
You literally miss scenes like those if you blink once, like I swear.
Yeah, you blink and you'll miss it.
Yeah, you can't blink when it comes to that. That scene alone, at least.
Yeah,
I keep my
It's
eyes
so-
open.
It's so funny because like even Donkey Kong had his poster for the.
Oh yeah,
for the
he just
second
showed it here.
movie.
There they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't notice it
Yeah.
either. I was too focused on Yoshi.
You know, a funny story about Donkey Kong. This has actually happened to me in the theater. So, anybody that's on the server saw a pitch. I took a selfie, and I was wearing my Donkey Kong Country sweatshirts. And I went up to get my tickets. A guy, I'm assuming he's a fan. He's like, "Oh, nice sweatshirt, man." I'm like, "Yeah, this is pretty cool." You a Donkey Kong fan? And be like, "No, I fucking hate him."
what?
Oh wow.
You're just wearing them.
And then he's like, "Okay, you won't be disappointed."
What
then."
was this?
Oh my gosh.
True story actually happened.
Oh my god.
Such a Noah thing to say.
No, it is the response.
Yeah,
Oh, you won't hate
pretty
it
much.
then, because literally Donkey Kong's not in this movie.
He said that you won't be disappointed then.
It's like no spoilers.
I
Don't
already-
tell me. I want to see the movie.
Well, no, I already saw it coming, so I just laughed it off. I already knew Donkey Kong had a second of screen time,
You know,
so I just
I do
laughed
think
it
it's
off.
pretty funny how Yoshi's touring in New York and everyone else around him is just like, business as usual. That's the green dinosaur walking around. Nothing to see
Yeah.
here.
yeah, but
Yeah, just seeing
I
that.
really like how they.
I didn't.
I really,
No, go ahead.
I really like how they did. I really like how they did Yoshi in this movie.
Yeah.
He was fun.
it wasn't until he.
Yeah. I just did.
I was gonna say, sorry. I was gonna say, like, it wasn't until like, he was in the museum and knocked down the dinosaur skeleton or whatever, and then, yeah.
Couple boys.
Yeah, but just seeing that side of Yoshi though, I did not expect that, but I guess that's how when you're growing up, you just got to be hip somehow, with those things on and everything.
Yeah, it honestly, like, they handle Yoshi pretty well, and I just like the fact that Toad even has a grudge with him. It's like, oh, it's this guy, or oh, now he's part of the group. It's just kind of funny. One thing else,
Yeah, and that dinosaur scene, you definitely saw some Yoshi Island stuff going on there when he's taking care of the babies.
oh yeah, especially when you get to
From that
the
Odyssey.
the Odyssey dinosaur, yeah.
Oh yeah, the worst
Yeah.
part of the movie. Yeah,
I actually like the dinosaur
I mean,
scene though.
I hated that
Really?
scene so much. You could have cut that
Yeah,
out.
I
of the
thought it was
movie
pretty
and
good.
everything. You could have cut that from the movie, and everything would have been all right. Like that was.
I mean, it does
that scene was 100% padding.
Yeah, and it does explain like how. Yeah, and it just explains how they actually became babies. Because I thought it was just gonna be a flashback, like they did in the first movie with the flashbacks of like Big Round Luigi. Like this was actually something like a gun that was used on them to turn them into babies. So it kind of flashback. It was actually during an adventure.
I wish it was a flashback because the gun thing was stupid.
He literally got Dragon Ball GT for like what 2 minutes in the movie.
They didn't even make a proper super scope for that thing. Fuck that movie.
I thought the babies were adorable, especially baby Luigi when he was crying, but then he turns back to normal. And he was still crying for a second.
He's still crying
Yeah.
for a few seconds.
Well, that's understandable. What would
It was
you do
awesome
if you
to be a baby. My
immediately
feelings
turned
would
into a
go away.
baby?
Uh,
What if you turned into
I
a
like
baby?
it.
You'd be crying too.
Yeah.
I liked being a baby. I didn't have any more like scary thoughts.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So real.
Luigi definitely got more action in this one, and that's really nice to know because I feel like he was playing way too much of Damsel of Distress in the first one.
yeah, he took Peach's
Yeah,
role
it's
in the
like
first
the end.
movie.
It's true.
Rochelle
Yeah,
does that
and then
before.
Rosalind
Yeah.
took the roll back. Yeah.
Yeah, Dude,
Ugh.
Rosalina had such a great introduction, and then she got kidnapped.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
that's
much.
the thing. I was like saying, like, wait a minute. So Rosalina did all that. I'm like saying, wait. I'm like saying, I see this right. Is she getting kidnapped? Like, what is going on, Rosalina? Like, she's like with the wand and everything, and I just did not expect to see that coming. That she was going to be the one who gets
Yeah.
kidnapped. I was really shocked about that.
I definitely agree with Noah about Rosalina. I really feel like she got shafted. Like, she only did stuff beginning and then end, and that was it.
Yeah, she literally
Yeah.
she has
Given-
toys.
Like, absolutely nothing in the
given
middle part of it.
This is a Galaxy movie where Rosalina debuted in. She has merchandise, and yet she barely had screen time.
She has lore. She has actual lore too in the games as well, especially the first.
There was no way they
Exactly.
She had aura,
would do that
and then she lost
backstory.
it.
There was no way they
Oh!
would do that.
Oh,
backstory.
I want to point this out here, and I don't know if you're all confused as I am. Why are Peach and Rosalina sisters?
I was going to get to that part. I was going to get to that part.
Oh,
I was shocked to hear. I was,
Pornhub needs
more
I
incest.
was shocked to hear about that.
I thought Rosalina was the mother of Peach, and now your sisters. I'm like, can we say what?
Yeah, that,
Sisters?
Kind of.
What? Am I hearing this right? What? Why?
Actually,
How?
I thought it was I actually thought it was the other way around because a long time ago I watched like the game theory, and they were basically making this theory that Rosalina could possibly be the daughter of Peach and Mario. So I thought I
Oh.
thought
God, no. That's awful.
no. Because Rosalina looked
How?
no way.
Rosalind's way older than Peach is. What the what?
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
That was the
smoking.
game theory. They're on crack.
I mean, she had her own theory. I mean, she has the right to her own theory.
that's no, that's
She
Mad
does
Pat's
that.
theory,
That-
not
that's-
hers.
That's not her theory. That's the theory she got from game theory.
that's what I
You know-
heard. I don't know
you know
if
what
that
I-
was true or not.
You know what my
Okay,
guess
well,
is?
she heard. Okay.
I didn't mind the whole thing.
My guess
with,
is that they're starting. My guess is that I think they're trying to end the Peach and Rosalina fan art together.
That doesn't
But
stop
spoiler
it.
alert, it's not gonna work.
That doesn't stop it.
Yeah,
It's
That's not
not.
gonna stop it at all.
Yeah, some people enjoy
Absolutely
incest. In
not.
fact, they get a win.
So I think they failed on that.
I think it's gonna provoke them even more, just out of spite.
I didn't mind the whole thing.
As
with
for
them being
Bal-
sisters. I was like, okay. I was like, oh, okay. That's all right. It's like, it's all right. Whatever. I mean, like, there's not much to go off the two of them anyway. Like because they barely interact in the games. Like outside of like maybe the spinoff. Like they never
I
meet
mean,
face
that's
to face in
great
Galaxy.
because they
so-
barely interact in this movie either.
Literally.
That too.
So yeah, just a
Yeah.
flashback in the end. That's it.
I do.
Yeah, it's basically like, hey, we're
she was-
sisters, really? Yeah, let's build a castle.
The end.
Like with Peach saving her at the end. That's the moment when I was thinking, huh, Lena hasn't been in this movie a whole lot, has she? Hmm.
you
Well,
know, Kevin.
So I don't know if any agree with this or not, but like I think whoever's a fan of Bowser Jr. ate really well. I think they had like a huge smorgasbord. Like this is the most serious that Bowser I've ever seen from Bowser Jr. Like he made up his own army, he got back his father, and he made that whole Bowser world all by himself.
Yeah, Bowser Jr. was actually really cool
Yeah,
in this
Not by
movie.
himself, but his minions kind of did it. But he was a huge ass leader.
Mm.
I
Like,
call
they made him-
Easter
they
egg
did
like
him
being
right.
in the space junk galaxy. Like, that's what I.
Yeah.
They really built up his character, though. I will say that much.
Yeah, I was amazed.
Has the resident Bowser Jr. hater redeemed? Because yeah, I actually did enjoy him in this movie. I love that puppet show. That was the best part of the movie.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna get to the
yeah.
puppet show too. That was really funny.
That was
had
probably
my,
my favorite.
had my
Bowser
theater
scene.
dying laughing the whole
Yeah,
time.
that part was funny. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although it's like I really do like the paintbrush and such, and how like it takes aspects from Wonder, even though Wonder's boss fights were garbage. But like the way the fight scenes between like Mario and Luigi against like Bowser Jr. in this form, it was like really cool. Like the choreography, I can't never say that word, but like the fight choreography or whatever, you know what I'm saying. It's like it was really cool actually.
Choreography?
Yeah, that.
Oh, choreography.
Yeah, choreography.
Choreography.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the fight.
Yeah.
Like it was actually pretty fun watching it, honestly, and like even like Luigi doing the knee of justice towards
Yeah, it
Bowser
was.
Jr. Like
The Captain Falcon knee.
Yeah, he literally stole Falcon's move.
literally.
Mhm.
I do remember
Yeah, but at
watching
what
that
cost?
action
His knee
scene.
got hurt a little.
I was watching that action scene on the castle with like them fighting Bowser Jr. and I'm like, dang, where did Bowser Jr. get so much like? Bowser Jr. got game here.
I know,
Like,
right?
Wow.
Steroids.
Yeah, like so much with the paintbrush too. Like my gosh, so
I'm
advanced.
surprised no Shadow Mario would have been shown. I thought that would have been cool. A nice little deep
That
cut.
was, I was shocked
I
about
think
that,
it
too.
might
I
have
was
been a little.
expecting it.
I mean, it would have been a little added too much, probably.
What do you mean too
You
much?
know,
This
'cause
movie
it-
already
'cause-
added a lot.
This movie
like-
had a whole section dedicated to Mario 2 USA. What do you mean?
No, like it would have been good if it was in this movie, but I think they just want to focus more on just the character instead of like you have to like build up the character a little bit more, and maybe then they would show it. I mean, I wasn't really expecting them to show that. Like I wouldn't be disappointed whether they showed it or not. I'm just saying like.
Well-
Maybe they just had to just develop his character and it's his debut, so they just have to go a little basic first before they could go that far into it.
I mean, Bowser Jr.'s first.
Development in my Mario movie, get that shit out of here.
I mean, Bowser Jr.'s first game was
No, in
Sunshine.
their eyes, not mine, in theirs.
Bowser Jr.'s first game was Sunshine, and he already turned to Shadow Mario before he even met Mario. So it's kind of.
And we saw Flood in the movie. Come on.
Yeah, that too.
Okay, well, maybe they weren't trying to follow the games more. Who knows? I'm just saying.
If they wanted more deep.
Speaking of building up something, when me and Lily watched the movie together, and when Mario and Peach were fighting Bowser in the bridge, and Bowser fell into the magma, I was like, he's gonna turn giant. Watch, I'm telling you right now. And she's like,
And then
yeah, go ahead.
Oh, that I basically guessed. Oh, they're gonna make him literally like dry Bowser.
Yeah, and I said, that's gonna be even better, actually. And Dry Bowser came up, and I was like, oh my god, you're right.
Yeah.
Really quickly, I have this really
I kind
funny.
of did see that
really
coming.
Really quick, I have this really funny mental image of Kevin just nugging this child next to him, and be like, "Watch, he's gonna turn to try Bowser. I can feel it."
That poor kid.
Like, don't you want to just get his kid and just say,
If
try Bowser, it's him.
But I like how they did the whole.
The unfortunate news on that, there was no Bowser. I mean, there was no kid next to me, so I couldn't do that.
You shouldn't do that. That was just a joke. Please stay away from
No, you shouldn't do it at all.
I did like how they recreated like the classic battle, like with Bowser and Super Mario Bros.
Yeah,
with the
I
axes
love
and
that. The bridge and the axe. That was
And-
iconic.
And when he did fall in the lava, and they like held on it for a while, I was like, oh, they're totally doing Dry Bowser, aren't they? And then he's like, and then he rises up. I'm like, yeah.
Dude, I wanted to jump out of my chair because I'm like, I see the axes. I'm like, wait, is that fucker gonna get dunked? He gets dunked. I'm like, oh, Dry Bowser. Oh,
Yeah, I
You
love
you even see like the classic like NES screen of him like falling in the lava.
Yeah, I love the New Super Brothers
Classic
2
Yeah.
Yep.
rep. Or New Super Brothers, not 2. But.
That was a good reference.
Yeah. You know,
That was,
another
yeah.
reference too. Okay, this maybe I don't think it's reaching, but so during that scene when when Mario and Peach were like going through like platforming section with
Yeah.
And they show Mario-
Maker.
Yeah.
Mario
Literally-
Maker. Yeah, I thought
Yep,
I literally,
yep.
I literally thought of that one infamous level about a bunch of fire bars that Mario has to dodge or whatever. Like, I literally thought of like,
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. It's like literally start at the level.
yeah, literally.
There's like 20 different freaking bars of
That's what I
fire
thought of. It's like, or it's like a reference to some.
circling around.
Yeah, it's like I thought in my mind. It's like this has to be a reference to some little Timmy's Mario level with putting a bunch of
I
fire
love how
bars.
it's Mario World style too. Like you can see like the little speaker box.
Oh,
in
yeah, that
3D,
too,
and
yeah,
then it like
the-
goes to the Mario World and you get all the flops.
I didn't see that,
Yeah, that part is sick. Also, in the beginning of the movie,
That's okay.
like I like the world map too, and Mario and Luigi be like, "Oh, don't worry, we'll take care of the castle, or we'll take care of the kingdom." You literally see them go through like mini missions or whatever, like saving Toad. Oh, the ice cream part when Toad was crying for the ice cream, Mario became Ice Mario.
And then Ice Mario.
Yeah, that part was
Yeah.
funny.
He fist bumps with Luigi and accidentally
Oh,
freezes
oh,
him.
the funniest part is, like, is when
Yeah.
Blue Toad needed to go to bed, and Mario and Luigi gave him a little goodnight kiss.
Good night, kiss.
You know,
No reason.
Yeah.
Do that.
we don't know how old that Toad is, and they did that while the princess was gone. Damn, we need more authority on this kingdom.
They were like so serious about it too. It was like this is the most serious good night kiss we've ever given. Like, real quick,
Fuck.
like,
Yeah.
No, I also love how during that was one of my favorite sequences in the movie, by the way. And I also love how like they recreated the they recreated the Hammer Bros fight from Mario 3.
Yeah, that
like,
part was
whenever you
cool.
like find Hammer Bros on the Mario 3 map.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually called that,
That was
too
really
when I
nice.
saw that scene. And you
You
hear the
see
song
Luigi
from it
with-
too, actually.
Yeah.
Luigi with the frog suit, you think it's gonna be like useless, and like Luigi's like, rip crap, like I got the frog suit, dang it. But like he just goes in and just dive kicks the Cheep and saves the Toad.
Yeah, my frog suit was actually one of
Yeah,
my
that was
favorite
shown in the
suits from
trailer.
the Super Mario Bros. 3 series. The frog suit, that's like one of my favorites next to the Raccoon Mario, actually.
Yeah, it was
It's
neat.
nice to see the Hammer suit come back.
Oh, that'd be so cool seeing it in the movie. Trying to think, cause what else? Yeah, I know they also give Mario.
Another one that I really liked was when oh, sorry, I was just trying to help you out with the figure out which one you like next. But another one that I really liked personally was when Luigi and Yoshi were like teasing Mario about getting with Peach.
Oh yeah, I was gonna bring
And
that
then for
up.
some
Yes.
reason, Luigi just started singing, "That's Amore."
Oh yes,
That's the moment.
Yeah,
yes.
that's a Yoshi.
I need a screen cap
Yes.
of that moment
Oh my
so bad. I want to see like Luigi doing like that's a motor thing with Yoshi. And it's
And,
I was like, "Wow, really? They're actually gonna."
Wait,
I was like, "Wow, really? You're gonna sing that?"
wait. Did that originate from Mario Teaches Typing, or did they ref?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I figured I was like, there's no way they reference Mario Teaches Typing. That shit was funny.
Yeah.
When Neil lunges out to Nagi.
Yeah, but yeah, I was gonna say like,
Another really funny moment was like, so Rob is in the movie, and it was really
and he's
funny.
the best. And he's the best part of it.
oh yeah,
Yes, and he was over.
it's literally like the sloth of Zootopia.
like the Zootopia.
Yeah, I kind of thought that too a little, Zootopia, with the sloth scene.
Yes.
Was it?
Yeah, dash, 100-yard dash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rob was
So I
hilarious.
guess the real life Rob, like if you had it and if you were to play like Gyro on the NES, like he takes a long while to do stuff.
Yeah, even AV,
That's exactly how it moves. Though,
Yeah, even-
IRL, yeah.
even AVGN was like
Exactly
tired of
how
it.
moves.
You know,
Yeah.
you know during that. So before the Rob scene even happened, I know there was a Super Mario Brothers 2 scene with the casino and such, and like it was actually a really cool aesthetic, like how it was like galaxy theme, like with the gravity and such, going from like one
Gravity.
side to the other. You know,
Mhm.
although I was a little disappointed when I don't know his name. It's the bald dude from the direct.
Wart?
No, not that. No, it was someone from Illumination. Like
Doug Bowser?
no, not Doug Bowser. It's some guy from Illumination, like who works with Miyamoto. I don't CEO, whatever, higher up guy.
Oh. I can't remember his name.
Chris something. I
Yeah,
think
whatever.
is
Chris Ball dude, whatever.
his name. Chris Paul.
So
Chris Ball.
He mentioned-
dude,
so
wow.
he mentioned that there was
Chris
gonna be
Ball,
deep cuts in the movie, and he was not wrong. There was deep cuts with Super Mario Brothers 2 bosses. Like you got Malicer. Birdo's not a deep cut, but then you got what the crab was named Claw. I forgot his name.
Claw something.
Claw Grip? Claw Grip,
Claw Grip,
maybe?
I think is his name.
Oh, Clover, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of disappointed. I didn't see the fire boss though.
No, yeah, Fry Guy, he was not there. But
Try guy.
here's the thing. I feel like the only deep
Expect
cut.
Mouser to be there though.
I feel like the only
Yeah.
deep cuts was literally the Mario 2 bosses. Everyone else is like, there was no other deep cuts I saw, unless you want to count the NPCs from Galaxy, I guess. I don't know, but I was expecting.
They drop out the deep cut. New Super Mario Bros. Was like
I mean,
20 plus years ago.
Okay, he's in Mario
I do
Kart 8
like
Deluxe
when
yeah.
though.
they first-
He's in
I do like
tennis.
when
I'm
they-
pretty-
what was all?
It was deep cut there
Yeah.
too.
He's in tennis.
His cuts are so deep he has no flesh anymore.
I do like when they first get to the Gateway Galaxy, you can see like Piantas walking around. I was like, hey,
Oh, yeah.
Piantas.
Even
So-
Ukiki too.
and like the
I
little
hate that
tree
monkey.
trunk guys from like Galaxy 2. I forget what their names are. Like the
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
guys with like the triangle heads.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's that? Do you consider that as a
It looks
deep
like the
cut?
wooden guys. I don't remember what their names are. But
Not-
they're from the Galaxy game.
Oh, but we gotta admit though, that monkey. Oh my god, from like Super Mario 64, like with that monkey,
Yeah,
it was
Ukiki.
like, yeah, like he was like being like so sad about stuff and everything, and then and then he like took Toad's stuff, and I'm like saying, "Oh, he's gonna do something," and then sure enough, he got fooled, and then they're following the monkey. So Super Mario 64 vibes it had in that moment
literally.
of that monkey.
Yeah, that's what it
Literally.
He was a troll. Okay, I guess Ookiki's a deep cut. I'd say I'll let that slide because he is kind of a deep cut.
Kiki Banana Junction.
Because I forgot the last time he was in the game. I'll be honest. I don't think he's even in the
He was
Switch
in
era
the-
games.
I don't.
No, I think he was only in 64. The monkey.
No, he was in Mario
No,
Party.
he was in Mario Party 8.
Was?
Mario Party
5.
He's in some of the Mario Party games.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think it was 7 Mario Party. Yeah, you're right. I think it was Mario
Yeah,
Party
7.
7.
7 as well. I think last time it was in
It's like most of
GameCube.
the GameCube era. I think he's in
Or early Wii.
GameCube and
Okay,
GameCube and
Yeah.
early Wii. Yeah.
so
They're in 8 as well.
Yeah.
all right. So the one character that everybody was freaking out over at that scene after the rob at Gateway Galaxy, drum roll, it was Olomar's ship and the Pikmin. Woo! Yeah!
They did make an appearance.
Yeah, it was so.
That was interesting.
That was like,
And Miyamoto had a boner that day.
I was like, yeah, that was so cool. Like, oh my gosh, the Pikmin, they were there for a couple seconds. Oh my gosh, I was, oof. And then Fox was there, I guess. Cool. But yeah.
Yeah, there was also one scene where someone said that they saw Samus's ship in the background. I'm not sure
Oh,
if
yeah.
I missed that part.
I didn't
I
see
missed
it,
that.
but apparently, yeah.
I didn't see
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
The Falcon Flyer was there too.
See,
Captain Falcon.
I think I managed to see it again. I think
didn't
it's one of
manage to
those
see
you blink it, you'll miss it.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I was looking at the
I
sky.
was trying to
very-
find
Probably.
it.
Yeah, I was trying to,
Somebody said that it was there. I tried to find it, and I didn't see that damn thing.
I was trying
Was-
to,
It's in the
I was looking-
background.
I was looking-
You have to really look.
To be
Yeah,
honest,
because I was looking
getting-
at the sky. Yeah, the sky I was looking at, I didn't really see much.
To be honest, they mentioned like, oh, we're gonna get a pilot to like help us get there, and like I knew it was gonna be Fox, so I was like too excited about Fox showing up to like really care about catching all of the Easter eggs and
They
stuff in that
right.
moment.
they
Oh,
shouldn't have
God.
spoiled
Yeah.
it. Just saying, it's the dumbest choice to spoil Fox.
I know. That
I
was
know.
literally me.
Can you
I would've
imagine
been
the
out my
shock
sleeve.
and like excitement? Bro, I would have if any kid was there, I probably would have grabbed and he was like, "Oh my God, it's Fox! It's Fox! It's Fox!"
Yes.
And then,
Like,
Kevin
I
be
would've-
escorted out of the movie.
I would have blown out my stack out of excitement if that was not spoiled for me. I'm so mad
I would have loved it
that
so
it was
much more
spoiled like
if they
that through a
didn't.
goddamn poster.
Yeah, I
that
know.
poor
Why did
theater
they do
flooded
that?
again.
Why did they spoil him?
Dude, the theater was
Yeah, but yeah, after see,
It's such a
Like I would literally
misunderstanding.
been, and like I would have been embarrassed myself, and people would just stare at me in like such disgust. But I wouldn't give a shit. Fox was in the goddamn movie.
I
yeah.
would have loved
The
to.
fact that it was spoiled, I was so
Knowing they
disappointed.
were gonna do
I was like, when's Fox coming out? And when he showed up, I was like, yay, finally.
yeah, I mean, it was really cool
And
to
they
see
saw us
Fox. And,
wrong though.
yeah,
That,
it was really cool.
that intro. Yeah.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Yeah, that 2D animation went so hard.
I love that.
Fire.
Like when he was explaining like what he does, he looks so good.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think he looked really
And
well.
even
I like his
acknowledge
design.
Oh no, it was good. It was really good. I
Yeah,
didn't mind at
He
all.
looked really
I
well.
noticed
He
that he didn't had like silverware like on his head, like his headpiece. But
he took
yeah,
the scouter
really,
out. I
thought it
remember
was
he got like his scouter out in the finale.
Yeah.
Though. Like in the climax, you see the scouter go on,
No, he
and
had
even Toad's
everything
like,
else.
"Hey
though.
man, do a barrel
Like, he
roll."
looked super good.
Yeah,
Yeah, like everything
Yeah,
was
he mentioned
perfect.
barrels and barrels with them.
yeah. I'm an intergalactic
Yeah,
spaceman who does sick barrel rolls or whatever he said. Like it's something like that. He's like, I do barrel rolls. Yeah.
And then he also blamed
You know, I
Slippy.
found
yeah,
that whole.
I was actually gonna mention that with the barrel rolls, but they really got his character down really great. I mean, I do feel that they did made him act a little bit silly, but it is a Mario movie, so I can understand that. But
Yeah, it's like-
I really enjoyed though his screen
Yeah, I
time and what he did in the movie.
He feels like he has more.
I
of an
agree.
ego on
I
him
think
here
he
than-
felt.
than
Yeah,
like in the
he
game.
sounded like very charismatic than the Fox that I always known about, but it didn't really bother me. It worked out well, honestly, for me.
Yeah,
Mhm, absolutely, for me
I think he
too.
was very enjoyable to watch.
he definitely felt like he had
But
more
I
of an
also
ego
love
on
the
him
fact.
in this game, in this movie. than like,
Yeah,
than,
he
like
did.
in most games.
But it was
Yeah.
fine. I didn't mind it. But I really loved, like, during his, like, story, he's like, I blew up a giant hole, like, it blew up a giant hole in the fabric of space and time, and I got sucked in a different universe. That's what I get for making a frog my engineer, and it shows Slippy's ugly ass face.
That was so
The
good.
64
Yeah,
portrait.
Poor
Yeah,
I
Slippy.
that's
knew that Slippy's so shit.
He even
That shit had me
amazing.
dying.
It even says on the screen, it's like, hey, what's the big idea?
Yeah, right?
I saw that part too, and I was like, yeah, they had to put that
That was
in.
so funny. I'm
That
not
was
even like
amazing.
I'm not even like that hateful of Slippy as a lot of people are. Like he's
Yeah.
always just been kind of there for me, but I love that jab at him.
Yeah,
and, like
it's-
acknowledge that.
That's
people-
wild.
So
yeah.
good.
And
But I'm just saying with the way that. Go ahead.
no, I was gonna say like the introduction of Fox himself was really cool. Now I know like as Kevin said, like he was more charismatic or his personality was different. Like I wouldn't know entirely. I don't know like Fox's personality too well outside of like what I guess 64 and then just like Smash Brothers Subspace. Although I wouldn't really count that. But like Fox hasn't really made a proper appearance like in a decade ever since Star Fox Zero. Or maybe you want to count that spin-off game, Starlink, or whatever,
Yeah.
on Switch, I guess.
No, not really.
Yeah.
No, that
This
was
is
kind of
Missile
canon,
Beast.
I believe.
I think Star Fox Zero.
I
came
mean,
out
if you
in
want to count it, that's
2016,
just
so
an
it's been, like,
extra
10
year.
years.
So it's still like a decade.
Yeah,
That's
so
crazy.
yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
so it's like in a way it's like kind of like a fresh take on Fox, I'd say, because like yeah, this is a different Fox that we know. Because they had like I don't know. I guess they wanted to try to experiment with him, but also it's a Mario movie too, so they want to at least let his character fit in terms of the role. And I won't lie, I thought Mario and Fox would be rivals or kind of hate each other because like when Mario and Fox met, I was like, oh no, because
Look at it at first, and he's like, nice ship, nice
Yeah.
stash.
yeah, they resolved that quickly.
They were so gay for each other.
Later, Fox was like, I like it.
Hashtag make my Mario a furry.
I was like, oh, geez, they're going to fight on
I thought it was
things.
gonna be
I'm
like a Smash Brothers like fight or something.
Five has penis. Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
What was I gonna-
So now
Oh, yeah,
we just
no
need
Smash
to.
movie. Sorry.
No Smash movie, but we could hope for maybe a new Star Fox video game after all
Probably
this.
in
Yeah, I
I-
can't wait for my
I'm
next
praying for it.
remake of 64. Let's go.
Star Fox
probably in
1.
2028. Like with any luck, we've just like how
No.
DK got,
God, no.
just like how
No,
DK
no,
got, like,
no more remakes of 64. No more.
just like how DK got a new game
One
2
more.
years after the first
One more,
movie.
but 10
also get a
cops.
new game 2 years after this movie. So new Star Fox game in 2028, yo.
You know, after seeing Fox, it does make me want Star Fox to like come back. I'd say, like, I want to at least perhaps give a better. I mean, I played 64 3D and such. That's the only one I played the most. And I enjoyed it for what it was. You know, I don't hate Star Fox. I just don't really have much experience with it. But I think just like a fresh new take, especially for
That's
newer
pretty much me,
audiences, especially thanks to the movie, it would be a crime. To not include Star Fox, and apparently it wasn't even Miyamoto's idea to put in Star Fox. It was the Chris Ball dude I mentioned earlier. That was his idea because it's a Galaxy movie. So it's like, okay, why not put in like since Star Fox does fly through galaxies, like why not throw him in there? And then Miyamoto was not
I think
against it.
Fox's voice actor actually pushed for it too. Like he
Yeah.
like heavily pushed to. for
I
Fox
think,
to-
I think the voice actor for Fox fit pretty well.
Are you guys? Do you guys?
yeah, I think
Yeah,
it
he did fine.
No,
I
you
liked
guys,
it.
no. Fox's voice is awesome. I'd say.
was-
Yeah.
Now, do you guys minded Fox? Do
Yeah.
you think he was necessary? Do you think like the movie could have been better without him, or you think he was such an awesome inclusion that it's like?
I don't think it was
No, I
necessary,
think-
but I think it was really, really well appreciated.
No, I think that it was necessary for him to be in the movie because, like, it's in a galaxy where Fox is mostly fighting in, like, outer space in the galaxy. And I was thinking that theory before they told us that Fox was going to be in the movie, saying, gee, I wonder if they're going to add Fox in the movie. Like, I could be wrong. But then when I heard that, I'm like, well, okay, I guess he is going to be in the movie. And that's what really built up the excitement in just knowing that he's actually going to be in it.
There's no
And
way.
I was hoping it wasn't an April Fool's joke because it was coming out April 1st. But then when I saw him, I'm like saying, okay, it was real. Like, this is awesome. Thank the Lord it was not fake. It was real.
I was
I'll
trying so
remind you
hard to
the way.
gaslight myself saying that this is AI.
Yeah, don't do that again.
Yeah.
Not a healthy mindset. For me,
Yeah, no
no
AI.
fine. Like, I kind of appreciate him being an actual character and not just a glorified cameo, because he actually had a decent amount of screen time, more than Rosalina.
Maybe a little bit less, but almost about the same amount of time, I think. But I think he had a
I
little
don't know, apparently-
I think it was a little longer.
Lily said that-
actually.
No.
Lily said that Rosalie had more
No.
screen time apparently than Fox, just by a couple minutes.
Who did?
Lily.
Okay,
I saw. Yeah. Apparently, it was like she was in the movie for like a little over like 11 minutes, compared to Fox's I think like 6 minutes and 25 seconds. Apparently, someone did the calculations.
I guess it's because
We just felt that way, like he was
I
in
don't
the
know who
movie.
would, but I give him props for whoever did that.
I will figure that out. But I definitely think Fox had way more presence in the movie than Rosalina did.
yeah, Fox was
That
there
makes
when
sense.
Rosalina was
Yeah,
up to
pretty
fill in the
much.
gaps. Because yeah, Rosalina was gone like in the second half of the movie until the climax.
You get all the
True.
you get all the
But,
Lumas wearing the Star Fox jackets at the end.
Oh, that part was funny.
It's like,
Yeah, that's for
Yeah, that was really funny. That was cute, actually.
But to those that watch the movie in 3D, that R-Wing battle makes I'm not even that big of a Star
super
Fox
good.
guy, but like
So good.
holy shit,
Ooh.
that I want a Star Fox movie now.
Dude.
I'm not even a big fan, and I
Oh
want
my
a
god,
movie.
the music,
That's me
the
too,
Corneria
that's me
Super
too.
Nintendo
Yeah.
remix.
Yeah, they had
Yeah.
the music.
Yeah.
Like the 3D experience was jaw dropping. Like it was jaw dropping. The 3D experience with that R-Wing thing, just
Yeah.
a masterpiece.
That was
Yeah.
so
There's
good.
got to
It
be
was-
a Star
They
Fox
had, like-
movie, and I will see that in 3D if they make a movie
They
of
had-
Star Fox. Sure.
It was near
They
perfect.
had 3 different like songs. They had 3 different songs from Star Fox 1. They had Corneria, they had Venom, they had the credits scene even, and
the
obviously
Corneria
thing
from SNES?
64.
Yeah.
Yeah, what
Yeah,
about Super
that's
Nintendo one?
Star Fox 1.
Yeah, that one.
That's
Yeah,
Star
yeah.
Fox 1 I was referring to. Yeah,
Yeah, that scene was near
and obviously they had
perfect.
64 theme.
Just it's a shame that ends with babies, and we all know how
Yeah.
I feel about that.
They even did first person shooter for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that part. I'm not sure if
Yeah.
they did that.
The fact that music is just mainly from the first 2 games is kind of funny. It's like, dang, they really don't want to acknowledge Adventures or Assault.
That's a shame because I actually
they're
do like
lost.
it. It's probably
Hey,
my
look.
favorite.
I think we all agree that Star
amazing.
Fox Command is actually the best game in the series, and everybody else is wrong
Yeah.
about it.
No, nice troll there.
Flippy is like
Yeah,
17
no.
children. It's peak fiction.
Sure.
No. Moving
Because
on.
I guess he got more game than Fox.
He does.
Enough.
Fox is a pussy compared to Slippy.
The only quality,
Oh my god.
Wow, the rage bait towards Kevin is real.
Damn.
crazy.
Not even Wolf has bitches.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's that ending's not canon. You know that, right?
Well, it could be. It is also canon that Wolf never has bitches. Because there is no ending like that.
He doesn't need bitches. He's way too good for them.
Yeah, he is one.
Damn.
Damn.
Boy!
Okay, so try to think of another thing. So I think during that scene too, like, what do you guys? Okay, so back to Bowser, because I know like he had a role in the movie and such. How do you guys feel when Bowser was like friendly towards the Mario Brothers, like was forgiving and such, but next thing you know, he just like quickly turned evil right away just because Bowser.
I absolutely hated it.
I expected it.
I knew that he was going to turn. I knew like he was going to be good. I'm like saying any minute now he's going to turn on them, and sure enough, I was.
I like how
like a lever never changed its spots.
Well-
it never like that's the saying right there.
Well, I knew he was gonna betray the Mario Brothers, but the way it happened is just I don't like how it's executed. It's just like, oh, Bowser Jr. is like,
I hated it.
was like, Dad, you gotta remember your roots, you gotta remember who you are. And then Bowser's like, you're right. I
hated the whole idea of pretending Bowser could be redeemed, because whether or not he could be redeemed is a question. No, but like it's weird because in the beginning of the movie, you could argue he's chummy with Luigi, but with Mario, he literally threatened to kill him twice when he was painting a picture,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
suddenly next scene he's Mario RPGing him and making out with them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that part.
That was
yeah,
one of the
fact that
first
he
moments.
kissed Mar's
There is,
cheek.
That was really
you know,
funny.
there is one thing though that I was kind of a little bit questioned about. Like, there was one part of the movie where when Mario stepped on Bowser and then he grew. Like, isn't it like small mushroom? There's no way you go back to regular form. Like, how the heck was that even possible? That's how he got back into his form. Like, couldn't it have been done like that all along when they've been picking him up and stuff? Like, it took a foot to stomp on him to actually grow back in size.
Yeah, that is weird.
I
It's
mean,
like,
to be fair, in the first movie, when DK flicked Tiny Mario, he returned to normal size too. It's the movie logic.
Yeah.
Games suck.
Hmm.
yeah, it's like,
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, because
They try to
Oh
go back to
yeah,
it,
that
but
is true, Noah. Yeah,
you get, like,
I
you
just
get,
saw
hit by
that.
something
Yeah.
and you lose the power up. Like, I think that's what they were going for.
Yeah,
It's kind of like in the games.
they treat Mini Mushroom like a power up.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It
Yeah,
even,
that is crazy though.
also, like, I want to mention this real quick. During the direct, for the final trailer, I know they mentioned the casting of like Honey Queen Bee and Ward or whatever. Honey Queen Bee only had like what 2 lines and that's it. Like, bro.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
like throw him in the dungeon. All right, okay, let the Mario Bros go
Yeah.
to the galaxy, but
Bro.
send Bowser now.
To me-
That was
to
it.
me-
Another
Honestly,
pointless reference.
honestly, that was the. Yeah. Sorry.
No, I'm sorry, Kevin. You can speak.
All right, it's short. I think the Queen Honeybee was like the closest thing we ever get to like a Galaxy reference.
Gateway
I'm
Galaxy.
being real here.
Gateway Galaxy was a.
I could be wrong.
I mean,
Yeah, Gateway Galaxy was there, but like I'm talking like a certain characters that were in Galaxy, and Honey Queen Bee was like the closest
Lumas, Rosalina.
one to it.
There's NPCs, I guess.
Yeah, Luma's. Yeah, but we knew they were coming up.
But yeah, there was a.
Yeah.
You know, I was expecting like a Gusty Garden Galaxy like reference. I mean, the music was referenced, of course, but I was expecting like the actual galaxy because it's so iconic. You know.
They pretty
Yeah,
much
this
just did
movie sucks.
Honey Hive and Space Junk. I think that was it in terms of like the galaxies they went
mean,
to.
I think
'Cause they even said like Bowser Jr.'s headquarters was like in the Space Junk galaxy.
I mean,
And they said like Gateway Galaxy
Kinda
was like
was.
an airport in this continuity.
there was yeah, there was I mean, at one point I did see a what'd you call it? Like there was a freeze frame galaxy planet of like the hot planet, like the lava planet from that one, or it's shaped like one. It maybe it reached, but I remember I saw that. No Good Egg Galaxy or Sky Station.
Yeah, they didn't have Toy Time or
Yeah, they didn't have any of the bosses that we fought either.
I mean,
in the
Mega Leg.
Galaxies. Like at least the first one.
Wanna
Mega
or
Leg,
whatever.
Well,
Oh,
just
yeah,
Mega
yeah.
Leg was pretty
Yeah.
much it.
Yeah, no Dino
which we already
Piranha.
saw in the trailer. Yeah, no Dino.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
They
rock
really didn't do a whole
douchebag.
lot with the Mario Galaxy stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what else. Because I know that there's power ups too, which is really cool. Like you got Cloud Luigi, the
Yeah,
balloon
Cloud
Yoshi.
Luigi. You got Mario. Mario had the drill.
And
That's from
yeah, I was
Wonder.
gonna
That's
say
what-
the drill.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I want to ask something. How in the hell did they sneak in Mr. Game Watch like that?
Oh yeah, that part was crazy. I was gonna reference that soon, actually.
I like that.
What?
Part.
What?
That was great.
I think
yeah.
that's one got me the biggest shock of them all. I was like, what? What is he doing here?
You
And,
know,
and he
You know
got the
I
9
never wrote
immediately. Good for him.
there was. I didn't see judgments. There was no judgments from him. Like the side B.
Yeah, I was really hoping
What
for that.
are you talking about? He literally hammers Bowser into the floor.
Yeah, but there was no 9
Yeah.
coming out
Yeah, but it
though.
wasn't a 9 though on top.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I
it
didn't
wasn't
do that.
9 though. They had to hide it because they offended somebody.
That was a great cameo, though. I love the
All the people who like the number 9.
I'm glad they did not spoil Game and Watch.
Yeah,
At
then he got
least.
cut in half.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor.
Oh yeah, we also
Yeah,
get
he
the dragon
died.
from Odyssey.
It's not.
Yeah, that was super cool.
Oh, the dragon from Odyssey.
Yeah, that shows up in the
Yeah.
final medal.
Well,
I
Junior Paint.
I still have a bruise on my arm of my friend hitting me, being like, "Dude, that's the Odyssey dragon." And be like, "That's nice. Here's my hospital bill."
You know, for being a Galaxy movie, I feel like there was more Odyssey references in freaking Galaxy.
That's true. I did feel that.
Well, yeah,
way.
there was a pyramid, and then there was the other stuff.
The Sand
so
Kingdom.
There was kind of a little bit of
The
Odyssey in there.
bosses, the fucking dinosaur.
There was
No Cappy.
an
Yeah.
orchestra
Oh, yeah, the dinosaur.
of Jump Star
The jump up
in
superstar.
the
I was just
casino
gonna say
place.
that.
Yeah,
Casino.
Yep.
casino.
Mhm.
I kind of like the idea of Wart having a casino.
There's no Pauline, but oh well.
I mean, she was in the first movie as a cameo.
'Cause they
I
had,
like how
the
Ward has like a
competition on
Hispanic
it.
Yeah.
accent.
Yeah, Wart was pretty cool.
Yeah, Ward was in there for like a little bit here and there.
He was
Wart's
kind of
basically Jabba the Hutt in this movie.
yeah, he was kind of a nothing burger in some way. I won't lie. Although it was cool seeing him have a role, but his role was so tiny. Like,
Mhm.
I don't
just
like
there.
that whole. I don't like that whole casino segment anyway.
really?
It's all action and no sub.
Uh,
It's all action, no substance, and me no like Mario U 2.
I mean, Peach was a
Also,
badass.
Peach did her
So
side B. Peach did her side B in that sequence.
Cool.
I mean, look at her with that umbrella.
Dude,
She used that umbrella like a lethal weapon. Like, my God.
Toad was funny. Like Toad was like,
Put Mario's gift to good use.
dude, Toad was
That's nice.
he was
Yeah.
sick of his shit. He was sick of like what's going like. He literally was like, "Give me that
That's
guy
nice
back
to
there."
hear. I just didn't care.
Like, you're just a Mario hater.
Damn right, the fucker stole my money.
But I'm trying to think what else. Because yeah, I think I mean the climax itself was pretty cool with the fight. I know, like at that point we already knew like okay. I think it's when we find out that Peach and Rosalina are like siblings because like yeah that like Peach managed to see Rosalina's storybook and the Comet Observatory and such. And I know
I think
like
that's a pretty good example of the pacing thing. Sorry, I was gonna say I think it's a good example of like the pacing issues people complain about because like they have like the whole thing where Peach and by extension the audience finds out that they're sisters, like Peach and Rosalina are sisters. She like finds it out in the book after she like reads the book about her backstory. She like smiles for like half a second and then boom, next scene. Like it doesn't really like take time to like sink in.
that's the issue. Was
It's
I
that
mean
whole like
that's how the Mario
Yeah.
Galaxy movie is. Like it doesn't give you time to sink in anything. Like even Bowser's emotions get switched up so quickly. Like characters don't process in that movie. It just like emotions don't exist sometimes. And
I want to bring this up because nobody else did. I also thought it was pretty cool that Bowser Jr.'s quote-unquote final form was a Fury version of himself from Bowser's Fury.
yeah,
yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really nice.
him and Dry
Mhm.
Bowser going at it with the Mario Brothers
Yeah,
and Yoshi. Yeah, Yoshi was there too.
Yoshi was there. He was a fat balloon.
I know people started laughing a lot when fat light blue Yoshi, like the air Yoshi, whatever was, kind of just
Yeah.
floating.
He's just chilling.
Yeah,
Bowser
Yoshi. Yeah, I felt that Yoshi was more of help with the Mario Brothers in like certain situations of the movie as well. Like he was like more of a good sidekick than like instead of just like saying that he's there, like it's acknowledging saying, guys, he is here. Like instead of just making him not do much, he did pretty much a lot with helping the Mario Brothers out with all the stuff.
Yeah, he ate Kamek and shat him out. What a goat.
Well, yeah, that made me laugh. That part.
I kind of
Yeah,
thought
that
they
showed
might
in
do
the
like a
trailer,
whole.
though.
I kind of thought they might do like a whole thing like they did with like the Robotniks and Agent Stone in Sonic 3, where like Bowser and Bowser Jr. would just only pay attention to each other, and Kamek would get left in the dust. That was kind of pictured that for a moment.
Yeah, Bowser. Yeah, I felt.
Even though
Yeah,
they, like,
speaking of that.
Even though Kamek
Yeah, it
liked
kinda
to, like,
felt like-
both.
Yeah, just the whole thing, like, Bowser was like Eggman, like, when Eggman was teaming up, like, saying that, okay, I want to be, like, help Sonic, and then, like, turn into, like, not like a hero side, like an anti-hero. Like, Bowser just didn't turn anti-hero, like, he just went straight back to villain. So, it kind of have a little bit of a comparison with Dr. Eggman from the third Sonic movie, way Bowser
I
was.
think it was a more of a like. I think Eggman was obviously never going to like completely change sides until the whole thing about the threat of Earth being annihilated. That was when he like allied with them for a bit, but before that he never really was on their side. He was just probably going to turn on them the first chance he got, and Gerald showed up and he's like, all right, yeah, I'm with y'all. But like with Bowser, it's like, yeah, I actually do want to change.
Yeah.
Like maybe like, like these guys actually
Yeah.
kind of sort of care about me. Me and Luigi, we had a book club.
Yeah, but he hated the
And
book
then-
club.
Yeah,
And
and like we
then-
said before, you know, it just took like Bowser Jr. to be like Mufasa saying, "Remember who you are."
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
That's what he exactly said. Like the thing is too, even at the end, because like even like when the Mario Brothers were fighting Bowser and Bowser Jr., like it wasn't until the freaking Odyssey Dragon that like ate Bowser Jr. I think. Yeah, that's what happened, right? Because they ate
I
Bowser
was
Jr.
about to.
And yeah, and like they wanted to be saved, and like Mario had a heart, like, you know what, I can't let them die, or I can't let them get eaten, so he had to save them by using the flying Mario power from
The
Galaxy.
red.
Yeah.
The one where you get like 2 stars ever.
Yeah. I mean, that's a deep cut power up, I guess.
That is a very deep cut. I honestly forgot about it until it showed up.
You know what?
No, I remember.
I think Chris Baldwin was saying something. I mean, I misjudged him.
Yeah, he might be a goat.
He
But
pretty much only used it for like 2 star. For actually even only like 1 star. He like used it for 1 star in Mario Galaxy 1, and then you.
Oh yeah, that's
and
right.
the other time used it for, like,
You
the
just
hub
fly
world
around with it.
in the in the
and
Comet
then
Observatory.
in Comet
Yeah,
Observatory.
you're right. Okay, 1 star. It's even worse than I thought.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think.
That's a shame because I like the red and black color scheme on Mario's outfit.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah, but-
pretty cool.
yeah, I thought that was actually pretty cool when he flies around like that in that form.
Yeah, but that would have
But not as cool as the Koopas riding the roller coaster into the lava, instantly turning into dry bones.
Oh yeah, that part
The
was crazy.
suicide
Oh my
coaster, I
God.
love it.
That was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, that's right.
Also, that might have also
That is right.
showed the foreshadowing of Dry Bowser too. It's like, yeah, that kind of like, I feel like Dry Bowser would appear if that's gonna happen, if he falls in the lava.
It
Now,
also felt
Yeah.
Now, real
like a
talk,
bad joke from the original.
if we're gonna
movie where it's
reference
like,
anything, I wish they referenced the boner coaster from New Super Mario Brothers. But you know what? This is good enough.
Oh my gosh, yes, that would have been so cool.
Yeah.
Like,
that moment with the dry bones and the roller coaster also felt like a nod to the first movie with the joke where Koopa says to Bowser, "Hey, what if she says no?" And then Bowser just burns him with the dry bones.
oh my goodness.
But yeah,
Yeah, pretty much.
I was thinking Bowser was actually a little bit better in the first movie because I think he was probably funnier in the
Agreed.
first movie and he was more threatening in the
Also
first
agree.
movie.
Yeah, he had a musical
Yeah.
going. In the second movie, he did not have a musical.
I think he was still the star of the movie to me. Next to-
Although the song Peaches, it did come in for like a few seconds in the second movie, this movie, like just when he was talking about
He was
her,
talking to
and I was like
he was
saying,
talking
oh,
to the bees about like
yeah, and I'm like
I
saying
had a
like,
woman
oh
back
no,
home,
he's gonna do it
she
again.
left me at the altar or whatever. Or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, it didn't
I,
last
I
long.
still really like Bowser in this movie. Like I think he was still a lot of fun to watch.
He was. I do like his personality a lot. It's really entertaining. It's just his character was
Oh,
kind
no,
of.
he was still the better actor out of everyone else.
Mhm.
I'd say so. Yeah. I mean, I think so. Contest
Also,
check.
Charlie did like Luigi in the pyramid. Like at the beginning, it's like, all right, keep calm. You're not that scared guy anymore. He gets freaked out by Buzzer Boodle. Yes,
Oh, yes, I am.
Yes,
Yes, I am. I'm scared.
You could change.
Wait, what was that one line you were like mentioning about Luigi that was your favorite? Did you ever say that?
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah. I
Okay,
was wondering that too.
so yeah, my favorite line of the movie. It's like towards the end, they like invite Rosalina and the Lumas back to the Mushroom Kingdom to visit Peach's castle. And I was like, hey, I can't wait for you guys to see the kingdom. And then the Mario Brothers are like, oh, because they know the castle was
Yeah.
destroyed.
The castle
go back-
died.
Yeah. It's like they go back to the kingdom. The castle's nowhere there. It's like they're like, well, hey, what happened to the castle? And Luigi's like, oh yeah,
Castle.
the castle. It died.
Yeah, that shit was
It
funny.
died.
That was rude. That everyone in the theater
Yeah.
started laughing. That was so
It was
funny.
so good. That was my
It
favorite.
definitely was.
What happened to my castle? It died.
It died.
And then
It just fell down.
So casual.
It ceased to be.
and then Mario's like, we can build a new castle. I was like, bro, castles are huge. And then Rosalina got the Mario Maker hat ready.
I wonder, did they watch SMG4 and saw that? I was like, yeah, we should totally do that. We should totally like have them destroy the castle.
Probably not.
Probably.
Two different answers.
I liked when they were rebuilding the castle. It had like a Super Mario World
Yeah, that
game
part was
graphics
cool.
to it when they were actually building it.
Yeah.
That was very neat.
The crazy part of that Luigi sprite, it actually wasn't the Mario Maker Luigi sprite. It was from Super Mario All Stars.
It was.
Yeah.
Which is really funny.
I've always liked
Definitely was.
that sprite for Luigi. I thought I've always.
I'm
liked
glad
that
the only
one.
one didn't notice that.
They made
Yeah.
a
Really
Rosalina sprite for Mario World. I want that game. The one we have sucks.
Which one?
You know, Rosalina has a world sprite in that whole segment.
Yeah.
I want that Mario World. The one we have sucks.
Oh, I
playable.
see. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you play like
Yeah.
Mario Maker or something with Toadette and Toad or some shit. But yeah,
No.
literally when that scene was playing in my mind, I was like, they're gonna freaking end this movie, aren't they? I see Mario with the cape. I was like, they're okay. Honestly, I was after like when Peach and Rosalina reunited. I know way earlier y'all mentioned, yeah, the ending was anticlimactic or like they didn't exchange words or anything. I was expecting a dance party or something like a celebration or some time to reflect on their journey to end things off.
Yeah,
but
we needed an army of Toads twerking.
yeah, like I thought, like
No.
but no, like Mario just flew and the movie just ended. I was like, damn, it ended just like that.
Mario put the flag on top of the castle,
I
and that's
felt-
when
Yeah.
the movie ends.
I kind of had a feeling that was going to be the ending when he had that tape. I was like saying, yeah, that's got to be the end.
Right,
Like,
like-
sure enough, yep.
I know, but it just ended so abruptly though. Like,
Well, his guy's kiss on Peach.
oh yeah, he did
Well,
get it.
yeah,
Mario
it
did get
was
his
kind
kiss.
of-
Finally, the
Yeah.
nose doesn't take all the action.
Yeah, literally. That's,
Although he does get a kiss on the cheek in All Stars.
okay, talking about the movie
Yeah,
though.
that's true,
This is
he
movie
does.
Mario we're talking about.
Yeah, but that's like one out of his nose getting like
that's
50.
a 64 reference. That's
Yeah.
sort of a 64 reference. But speaking of 64, they Mario, like Peach left a note for Mario talking protecting the castle, and they showed like the image of this Peach in Mario 64,
Yeah.
where it
Yeah.
shows what the letters said, and Peach's face just looking.
Oh yeah, she also said "dear mustache"
Except it's not a
too,
cake,
and I was
it's
like,
just like, yeah,
damn.
Your
like my house.
mustache. Yeah.
Dear
And that
mustache
says
dummy.
says
Oh.
princess. Like she doesn't say Princess Toadstool Peach, just like she did in the 64. She just said sincerely Peach. I'm like, no Princess Toadstool. Okay.
I know Luigi was
No.
like,
Toadstool's dead.
Oh, so sincerely.
yeah, I know. Luigi was like, he said, yeah, she said, seriously, it must mean something. Like, oh,
Sincerely.
I also like how Luigi was saying, I hope he gets it, like when Mario gets with Peach or something. Like, Luigi was hoping for someone to go for him too, or like he wants.
It's like ask her if she has a friend.
You,
Ask her if she
you
has a
get
friend.
together and then you get her to get a friend for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his ultimate goal this whole time.
Yeah. Yeah, just tell
I
her
mean,
how
come
you
on.
feel, and
If you're
then
gonna be a
ask her if she
wingman
has
for
a
somebody, you
friend.
want some form of reward.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But speaking of that, that's what leads into the post credit number 2
Yeah,
of who came in.
Yeah.
Bowser and Bowser Jr. are prison bitches.
I was talking about this. I was talking about the second one, but yeah, mostly that
Oh, yeah,
one.
but we got-
was
Oh, Wario? Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that was my
I know.
wishful
I was
thinking.
disappointed. I was disappointed too. I thought it was going to be Wario also.
I
I'm not
have
going to lie.
expected-
No, I didn't.
I have
I knew it was going
expected
to be
them to
Daisy.
like. I didn't think it was gonna happen. I mean, there was a part of me that didn't think it was gonna happen, but I half expected during the prison scene to just like pan over and you like see like the Warrior Brothers in the prison cell next to Bowser and Junior, and they're like,
Yeah.
"What are you here for?" Like,
I'm here because I stole money. He's here because he's irrelevant.
That is untrue.
I got here.
Yeah. But when I
It almost seemed like they
recorded
were
the
kinda
section,
hinting it. They were kind of like,
No, but
it
what
almost
I-
seemed like they were kind of hinting at the Smash Brothers thing too, with like Fox being like, "Well, I got to go back to my home place now," and Toad's like, "Ooh, I bet we'll see that guy again," or something like that, or I don't know.
but yeah, like I thought the first post credit that was good, and then when I recorded the second post credit, like it was a little too bright. But you could hear my nephew next to me say, Daisy was in it. I was right. It was gonna be Daisy.
Yeah,
He should have patted him on the head and be like, "Oh, dude, everybody thought Daisy was in it."
yeah.
Pretty much.
I mean-
She definitely seemed like the most likely.
It's just a reference. It's just a reference when they made about Luigi that kind of like said, okay, it's either gotta be Daisy or that was just something that we were gonna oversee and think it was gonna be Wario, but it wasn't. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it was cool seeing Daisy, although her model, I don't know, she looks kind of weird. But then again, it's probably early Daisy design. I'm sure they're going to fix her design in the next
I don't
movie.
think she looks weird. I think she kind of looks more like Peach, really.
That's what they did.
No,
with,
like I think she looked a little
Shadow.
tannish. Didn't she kind of get a little tannish?
Well, she is tan.
Oh, yeah.
Features?
He is tan.
No, like
Supposed to be.
like a little, you know, yeah.
Well, that's how she's supposed to be.
I like the design though. No, I
That's
like the
what they
design.
did
I mean, there's
That's
nothing
what
wrong
they
with
did
it.
with,
No, she was fine. I just think that she looked like Peach, like
yeah.
Yeah,
mostly.
'Cause I remember
Yeah,
that's
just
what
Call
they
back
did.
to Mario
mostly.
Party 3, okay? We can't please everybody.
I'm sure they're going to fix her design because they've had to rush out a design for her at the end.
Yeah, but I knew the second that she punched that Ukiki in the face off screen. It's like I saw that glove.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hi, Daisy.
Yep. I mean,
Yeah, I was like saying, oh,
I
it's
knew right away.
Daisy.
I mean, I was pretty hyped.
Oh, wait.
But it was like, okay.
Oh, wait, never mind. My bad. I said Mario Party 3. I meant Mario Land, Mike's favorite game. They're trying to reference the source
Oh,
material.
God, no,
oh my
no,
gosh.
no,
Mike,
no,
Mike, imagine
no.
this. Super Mario Land, the movie. Next movie.
Yeah.
Can someone kill me now?
I'm sure they're
Please.
probably going to update her
Yeah.
model. I'm sure they're probably going to update her model because that's what they
No.
did with Shadow between like Sonic 2
Just,
and 3.
just give me
Yeah.
Wario and Super Mario Land 2 6 golden coins. I'll do that any day. Just no.
We're literally gonna get the Super Mario Land movie, and Tatanga will be there along with Daisy, Sahara
Yeah.
Land, Sarasa Land. I mean,
Sarasa Kingdom.
Yeah, and
I'm sure, John, that would be your favorite movie of all time if they added Super Mario Land to it.
yeah, I would be fire, honestly. But instead of Super, look,
No.
they're gonna call it Super Mario Land movie, but literally what they're gonna reference a lot is probably what Super Mario Sunshine or Super Mario Odyssey for the most part. 'Cause-
I feel like the most likely thing is they'll do a movie on what next because
You cut out.
We broke up there.
okay, I'm trying again. I feel like the most likely thing they'll do is they'll do a movie on Super Mario Wonder next because Daisy is playable in that game, so
Interesting
I wouldn't be
choice.
surprised.
That is true, yeah.
Oh,
I have all confidence that the next movie, we're going to see the Koopalings.
yeah,
They're going to bust those two
And
out of prison.
And that would be World, yeah.
like the
Well,
Koopalings have
that'd
to,
be three.
they have to
Yeah.
be next, and Wario, Waluigi, they need to be in the movies at this point. Like this now, now's their time. The next
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
Even if
they're
they're
going to
not the main villains, like it still need to be there
get the warp
Yeah, they
train.
might-
in some way.
Oh my god, they're gonna get the.
I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be the post credits in the next movie because if Sonic had Shadow after the second one, well, no, then that should have been for this one.
Okay, here.
I don't know. I think the next one they might have the post credits of War and Waluigi,
Okay,
possibly.
Here's the thing, Mike. Like the Mario movies, they love to cram everything into the movies. They don't leave anyone behind except Wario and Waluigi and Daisy. But they literally put in everybody at this
Right.
point. I don't think they're worried about like saving it for one movie or give characters spotlights because they'll just give anybody spotlights these days, whether it's like 10 minutes or 5 minutes of screen time or even 10 seconds.
I would say though, this is like probably the most excited I've been to see Daisy like in a long time. Like it's like in the same way I was actually excited to see Amy at the end of Sonic 3. I was like, hey, Amy,
Yeah, that was
Movieverse, nice. And now we get Daisy in Mario Movieverse. That's gonna be cool. And
Okay.
if for any other reason, I'm glad that Daisy is in the next movie, if only to interact with Luigi, because I feel like Luigi's gonna have like really good interactions with Daisy. I like to see Movieverse Luigi interact with Daisy. And I
Yeah,
picture
she's
him.
going to fuck him.
I picture Luigi just being all like starstruck, like smitten with her, or like he's like speechless. He like doesn't know what to say. He's like tripping over his words and such.
Yeah,
He's
if you
like,
say- yeah, the only thing that comes out of his mouth is yes, mommy.
and Mario's like,
You know-
oh, look at that, Luigi got
That's
it.
Mama
Yeah.
Luigi to you.
You know, here's the You know, I'm surprised they didn't reference Mama Luigi with Yoshi. They literally could have in some way. I don't
Yeah, but Yoshi was
Yeah,
a
I was so
baby then.
bummed out about that.
I know, but
It's a missed opportunity.
I don't know. They could have referenced some Mario. Okay, well,
Perhaps, yeah.
uh,
But it's most likely a Yoshi's Island with the babies, though. Kind of.
I guess. But also with the Daisy too, like
That.
the thing with Daisy, like I know people are hyped for Daisy, but like the one thing I hear people say, and I agree too, but it's like if you're hyped for Daisy, what role is she gonna have in the movie? Because Rosalina was in Mario Galaxy, but she had no screen time. Would Daisy suffer the same fate as Rosalina? Pretty much, just have like 10 minutes of screen time.
If they go to the desert like they had in Super Mario Land, probably. I don't know.
Because like, would she just be kidnapped
I
like
don't
Tatanga or
think
what? Or would she actually have a real role and not just be a plot device?
They might look into it for the
I
next
feel like it's
movie
more
and
likely
say
she'll have an actual
maybe she'll
role.
be.
I would like to believe they would use Daisy. Maybe we'll get an animated version of the original Mario Bros. Movie.
Hmm.
I don't know.
That's right.
Oh my gosh! Daisy was in that movie.
She was.
Uh huh. Yeah,
I
she
forgot
was.
she was at first.
Yeah, the best movie ever
Until we
made,
were
yeah.
talking about it the other day.
1993. Yeah.
I know, dude. People were
Better than this movie.
people were trashing.
Plus the fungus.
There was a post. I'm sure it was rage bait, but people were saying like they were apologizing to the 1993 movie for treating them so harshly when the Galaxy movie. So like, damn, it can't be that bad.
I know I saw that part. I was like, why is that on the screen? Get it off now.
But yeah,
I thought I remember seeing this one article about how it was saying, "Hey, this Mario Galaxy movie is worse than AI" or something.
dude, that part was insane. Like, well, critics just hates like anything. Like, I get it. The movie is not good if you're not into Mario, but like if you're into Mario, it's like, okay, I'm not gonna defend the movie and be like, oh, you need to be a fan. Like, okay, like the plot itself sucks. But like, it's a fun movie, I'd say, just to see all the references. Like Noah said it best, it's just video game cutscenes compiled together at best. Like,
Yeah, no, like this is not a movie. This is just a Mario fan's wet dream.
Service.
And if you're not
Pretty
a
much.
deep Mario fan, like even if you're a casual Mario fan, you're probably not going to get a lot out of this. But like you got to be like balls deep into that plumber to get any enjoyment from this movie. Bad choice of words, but let's move on.
yeah, and I mean, it's fine for what it is, of course. It gets the job done. It breaks box office records. Mario sells, of course, even if the stories are trash. But it is done by Miyamoto, so he hates stories. So it explains a lot.
I am looking forward to the next movie. Like, I am interested in what they got in store for whatever they do
Yeah,
next.
same here.
Yeah, I'm looking
And
forward
same
to it as well.
And same with Sonic, because I mean I know this is not a Sonic movie discussion, but I did get the Sonic 4 teaser when I went to go see the movie, so it was on the
Yep, that was there
it was on
too.
the brain.
Yeah.
And goodness knows this is probably the only thing I'm going to pay attention to when it comes to like Illumination Entertainment, because like how many Minions movies have they done now?
Not enough.
Yeah.
Too many.
Not enough Minions movies.
The Minions and Monsters thing.
No.
Yeah, I got a preview for that when I went to go see the movie, and I'm like, okay, how many? This is like what, the fifth Minions movie? I lost count how many there were.
They make
I
money.
lost track of
Yeah,
it.
I'm just gonna watch Mega Man.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's nice, honey. I'm just gonna watch Mega Man yet again.
Mega
Mega
Man.
Man. Yeah.
Mega Man?
Mega Man. Yeah.
What?
Well, Mega
Or
Man.
Mega Man.
Mega Man's
You
DreamWorks.
said back. Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
No,
All right. Well, I'd
Yeah.
say
You said Mega
You said
Man.
Mega Man at first, and you said Mega Man.
I agree.
Okay,
Mega Man.
then I meant to say Mega
It should have
Man.
been in the movie. Mega Man should have been in Galaxy. Just saying. The movie sucks.
you know, I know. Last thing. Okay, there's a couple things I want to at least mention before we wrap up. Like, I know other people mentioned about Smash Brothers movie. I don't think it's gonna happen. They just want to throw in characters for fun.
No, it's not happening.
Probably not anytime
Not anytime
soon. right?
soon.
Not anytime
Because-
soon.
Definitely
Yeah,
not
because you still gotta have the Legend of Zelda. You have to have Kirby, Samus, Captain Falcon. Like, you gotta have some other basic characters
I'm s-
in order to have a Smash. Even Earthbound, for that matter.
I'm surprised Kirby was not even Easter.
Also, how would it work?
I'm surprised there's no Kirby reference, honestly, or even Zelda.
The same way the Mario Bros.
Oh, yeah, same
work.
here.
They make shit up as they go.
Literally.
They at least they like eased
You know what?
into
That
it. They
makes
like
sense
do
when
it
you
with
say
the
that.
original 8. They'll probably
And
like
let me
just
tell
do
you
the
all
movie with the
something.
original 8.
Smash Bros. Movie, it's gonna happen one day. It's gonna
It
happen.
is.
Adventures happen.
When it happens,
I believe it.
we
It
don't
will.
know, but it will happen,
It makes
And we're
money
gonna
like
love
the
it.
games.
whether you like it or not.
We were all just like waiting for that like moment at the end of the movie where like Samus comes in and just like, I'm here to talk to you about the Smash Initiative or whatever.
Okay, yeah, Samus, sure.
I'm telling you, when it's coming out, it's and then stops.
So, overall, what are you guys' final verdict? As for me, I give it perhaps maybe like a 6.5, perhaps a 7 at best, if I'm feeling generous. But definitely not higher. I don't agree with the critics. It's fun for what it is. I think I get for what they're saying, but I think like as we already said before, as a Mario fan, it's definitely a watch, a must watch, I'd say. No masterpiece. There's other movies I would rather rewatch over the Mario Galaxy movie, but I probably need some time away from it before wanting to rewatch it again because, yeah, it didn't really feel like a movie either, but it was still good.
6 out of 10. Yeah, if Rosalina was in it more, it'd be 11, but that's not the reality we live in. Yeah.
I would say it's probably like
So,
at least a 7 out of 10, but or at most an 8 because I did consistently enjoy the movie all the way through. I like laughed consistently. Consistently. Oh my goodness, messing up my words. I laughed like consistently at a lot of the jokes, and I was gonna say something else. I forget what I was gonna say. Okay. Yeah, I know Bowser. I liked Bowser in the first movie just a little bit more. I do kind of wish Lois Lane had a little bit more screen time, and I do see some things with some complaints about the rushing, but like I do like really enjoy the characters and the animation, and I really enjoyed I think this was actually overall funnier than the first movie, and the first movie was already pretty funny to me. But that was just my opinion. But I did definitely enjoy this, and I'm looking forward to rewatching it later down the road. I'll rewatch the first movie again as well. I'm looking forward to what they do next.
I originally was gonna give it like say 8 out of 10, at least like when I watched it. But then the more I thought about it and thought about the slow pacing that was going on, and
You mean fast?
just things that like were just spoiled to me, that I was really disappointed. Like I wish that was not spoiled, but I'm just really glad it happened anyway. But at the end of the day, I decided to give it a 7 out of 10. It's still enjoyable to me.
Okay, so I'm probably gonna have a similar opinion. I would give this a 7 out of 10. I enjoy it for what it is. Again, I do think like the story aspect of it and the pacing is like probably its biggest issue, because I know Mario is not the most known for its story, but I feel like that kind of thing can't really be applied to for movies. Like I can understand if it's games, right? Because Mario games, they prioritize more for gameplay, but a movie kind of prioritizes more for story, and I think that's probably like the biggest issue, despite some of the good that there is for this movie overall. So yeah, I would give it 7 out of 10.
Yeah, as for me, when watching that movie, like after watching the movie, like I was giving it a perfect rating for me because I really was having an enjoyable time with the 3D. But then after a while, like a day later and thinking of just about this discussion that we had, like, with the fast paced stuff, but there was action adventure to it. Even though that Rosalina did deserve to have more screen time, but oh well. I would say though that it did deliver just like the first one. There were some moments there that was really awesome, and it had like lots of great story to it. So for me, it would be between at least an 8 to 9 out of 10. I mean, just for me, just being a Mario fan and just saying that it did have a story, but I don't know, like, even if it was fast paced, I still liked the adventure and the action once again, as I said, that was in it. And just Yoshi, Rosalina, and Bowser Jr. just hit out of the park. And it really makes me look forward to seeing what the next Mario adaptation will be, whatever the title should be in 2 or 3 years or so. But I would definitely watch it again if I had the chance, just to rewatch it again. But yeah.
All right.
The moral of the story is the Sonic movies are still better. Have a good night, folks.